I'm Adam.
I'm Caitlin.
I'm Jack.
I'm Gage.
We're Tavern Rat Studios, a 4-person indie game studio founded out of Seattle, Washington.
This is our debut game, Mischief, a couch co-op action-adventure game where you fight evil bosses, discover secrets, explore freely, and play games.
We miss the age-old pastime of sitting on the couch with your siblings, partner, kids, parents, or friends, and playing a game together in the same room, and this is our entry into that beginner-friendly, local multiplayer genre.
Our demo is available now on Steam, and we intend to launch the full game to all major platforms with an emphasis on the Nintendo Switch.
Your adventure in Mischief begins in the rat hole, the cozy den where our protagonists take shelter from the dangers of the outside world. You and up to 3 friends will pick from our starting roster of 4 charismatic rodents, such as Gunk, the gutter punk, or the colorful clown Candy. Of course, a Mischief has far more than 4 rats, and you'll recruit more playable characters as you progress through the game. Each rat is beaming with a distinct personality and visual design, so there's a rat out there for any type of player.
Now that we've selected our rodents, let's talk about the core gameplay of Mischief. The main levels of the game are epic battles against a variety of whimsical bosses, with friends or solo. You'll start by facing Shovel, the Scourge of the Sandbox, a monstrous collection of children's toys being controlled by the mysterious dark magic. Later, the disastrous duo of moles, Avogadro and Freckle, the Guardians of the Garden, who will jump between planters and keep you on your paws. Then, you'll grab your condiments and get ready to play with everyone's favorite pet, Oscar, the pup of the pit. Each boss was designed specifically to fit the environment they appear in, with their rigs and movement driven by their combat design.
Each of these levels provide the players with different weapons, all themed around where the battles take place. We are very committed to giving players weapon options that make sense for rats to use, so we place heavy emphasis on our weapons being innovative uses of household objects. For our sandbox level, the rats will pick up beachy items such as cocktail swords and drink umbrellas, alongside crayons and water guns, since it is a children's sandbox after all. Similarly, in our garden, you'll equip yourselves with whipping vines and gardening tools like some shrub shears and plant soakers.
We've aimed to make our game as accessible as possible, while also providing depth for more core gamers. To accomplish both of these goals, we've simplified our combat down to only 2 buttons, attack and jump. However, we've provided options such as a 3-attack combo, ending in either a powerful slam or a rapid spin, as well as the ability to hold the attack button to charge your energy and unleash a variety of impactful attacks. Also, be on the lookout for our secret squeak button.
When we set out to make our first game, we all agreed we wanted to make a game that the 4 of us could sit on the couch and play together. That core principle has remained our top priority as we've developed Mischief, and we've had a lot of fun exploring the local multiplayer design space. In our boss battles, having multiple players adds strategic elements, utilizing players to draw the boss's attention or to fight off their mighty minions. Cooperation shines most in our battle against Oscar, in which 3 different meters need to be filled up with different condiment types, a task made a bit easier with multiple condiments being used at once. We are going to continue to add cooperative elements to our future battles, as well as features such as being able to run over to a downed teammate to help them up.
Once you've bested your first boss, you'll unlock the ability to scurry around our world freely in Mischief's Adventure Mode. At its core, Adventure Mode serves as a way to take in our handcrafted world from a more personal perspective. This is the first time our game goes split screen, allowing each player to explore our environment at their own pace. Our custom shaders and original models and art assets especially shine. We want players to really feel like they're a small creature in a world clearly designed for much larger beings, where players find innovative and exciting ways to engage with familiar objects.
In addition, as you complete each core level, new objects will be added to adventure mode, such as drivable trucks, condiment bottles you can graffiti the yard with, and some flowers to bounce you across the street into a mysterious hedge maze. Of course, these extra goodies serve a deeper purpose than simple toys to play with. By exploring the yard, you may find objects that are at first unintuitive, such as the parking gate or a doghouse with 3 colored locks. These serve as light puzzle elements, especially our hedge maze, which is preceded by a riddle. Upon solving each of these mysteries, players will gain access to our bonus levels.
Our bonus levels are where we as a team really stretched our paws and introduced fun minigames that shake up our core gameplay. Our core design philosophy has always been to find the fun wherever it lives, even if it's a detour from the action-adventure genre. Rather than additional boss fights, these levels add a variety of new experiences, such as a fast-paced race through a vibrant workshop, a platforming challenge in a colorful grocery store, and a shooting gallery in a wacky, hot dog-filled carnival booth. Each of these games features a high score leaderboard, so whether you want to try to beat your own personal high score or just want to compete against your friends, these levels are highly replayable and tons of fun.
Mischief is still getting started. Everything we've covered in this video is just our demo content. We have plenty more boss fights planned and designed.
As a squeak peek, our next boss battle takes place in a bathroom, starring a rubber duck that you must defeat from within toy boats.
We're also planning on expanding our adventure mode to cover the entire neighborhood, with more houses and environments to explore. More toys, interactive elements, visual styles, gameplay ideas, and locales are in store.
From the moment you boot the game to the moment you've completed it, Mischief is a true reflection of the passion each of us here at Tavern Rat has towards video games, whimsy, and overall creativity. We're excited for you to join the mischief.